Alright guys, so let's talk about a qualitative analysis as an introduction. So basically, when we talk about qualitative analysis, we're talking about analyzing something, so working out what's in it, etc., using descriptive observations as opposed to quantitative or measured observations. So what types of qualitative tests are there? First are the flame tests. The flame tests are really, they're quite common, and they're used to determine the presence of metal ions in a sample. So it's really good for when you have metal ions. They're more useful for some metals than others, and this is because, well, for example, the group 1 metals all look fairly different, like they're pretty distinctive, and you can do it very quickly, whereas other metals might be similar in color, and that's an issue. So basically what's happening is the electrons heated up, and they're in the electron shell, and they get excited, and they move up to a different energy level, but this is unstable, so when they calm down, they come back down, and this excess energy, so the energy's gone in, as they calm down, that excess energy is released as light. So as the energy is released as light, it's distinctive colors for each metal. It's the same principle as spectral analysis, basically. It's less precise. Spectral analysis is quantitative, whereas this one is qualitative. So if we were using spectral analysis, we could measure which wavelengths of light come out, or what wavelengths are coming out, or alternatively, what wavelengths are being absorbed. Either one is fine. And it looks like this. So the electron is normally in its low energy state. It gets excited by the heat from the flame. It moves up, and because this is unstable, it will release energy as it comes back down, and it will come back down. And when it does it, it emits light of a certain color. There are a few others. For example, we have standard reactions, which are simple and distinctive. A good example of this is testing for carbonate. We react it with an acid. If a gas is evolved and we bubble it through lime water, which will turn it milky, that means it's CO2. This means there's a carbonate there, or most likely. We have precipitation reactions as well. So some salts, if we use our solubility rules, when we mix them together, will make precipitations. So just quickly, we have primary tests. This is the initial test undertaken, and we have confirmation tests. So we use a secondary test to validate our findings. Hopefully two that don't overlap that much. And this is important because this is not the only reaction that gives off carbon dioxide. Alright, I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for watching. Bye now.